Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, a grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and Elvis for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Great place in Raleigh, North Carolina. I tell you what, I just love entrepreneurs. I love people who get an idea and a concept and then just decide to run with it. And I'm with Marcus Hall, co-founder of Cowfish.
That's right, the Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar. Good to be here today.
What an awesome, I mean, how did this all come together?
Total joke, drop from above. That's exactly what I tell folks. About 10 years ago, my business partner and I opened up an American Asian fusion concept in Huntersville, North Carolina called Ease Fusion and Sushi. Ease is steak, seafood, wok, noodle, and we learned sushi over the years. About 5 years ago, we were looking for a second location, and it seemed like a natural location, Charlotte, North Carolina, and we found this space, about 3,000 square feet in South Park Mall, and it was a great spot, but it was just too small.
Sure.
Could not fit sushi bar, alcohol bar, and have room for tables and chairs. And at that time, Alan Springate, my business partner, was running a gourmet burger joint on the other side of the wall. And so the story goes, one night we were joking around on the phone, and he said, you know, what if we just knock the wall down? Like, let's take the sushi from Ease and let's take this gourmet burger idea and let's just knock the wall down, double down, and sushi burger bar. And I remember clearly hanging up the phone saying, that is the most ridiculous idea ever. It will never, ever work. And sure enough, we did it. And we took a lot of heat in the media. There were a lot of folks that said, can't do both. They shouldn't be breathing the same air as us. But we rested on the fact that we had this experience with sushi and burger, and the Cowfish was born.
I call those bad things like that advertising.
I love it. Yeah, you know what? It markets itself.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so. You have folks online saying they can't do it can't be good, and then the majority of the population has this curiosity factor going on, and they say, I gotta at least give it a shot. And at that point, you know what? We believe in our product. We've worked hard to try to create a great sushi experience and a great burger experience all in the same restaurant.
Well, the fact is, sushi is really a specialized little thing here.
Absolutely.
And if you don't like sushi, you usually don't go to a sushi restaurant.
That's it. It's the veto vote. We'll definitely call it the veto vote. I hear probably a dozen times a day. If we sit here long enough, somebody will walk up and say this to us. I love sushi, but my significant other will not go out to eat with me. Everybody in my office, they won't go out to eat with me because I just want to go get sushi. So we've solved this big dilemma in households and in offices, and it was an accidental asset. Again, drop from above. The fact that we have both food groups is the strength of the concept.
Now, okay, so now we have two food groups.
Right.
Do we mesh them at all?
We do. We absolutely do. So as the door opened, the creative door opened, and Sushi Burger Bar came into the front of our mind, I had this thought: sushi, burger, burgushi. So the creation of burgushi came about. Burgushi can be experienced three ways. You've got pickup style sandwiches created using sushi components. You've got traditional sushi rolls, but they're created using all burger components. And then you've got a third option called the Cowfish Bento Box, where you have the ability to eat a little bit of burger, a little bit of sushi, and then you've got three of our favorite side items that come in that bento box. And the bento, without a doubt, is a top seller. People love, you see the menu and it's big and there's so much going on, and it's kind of an easy go-to. I'll try both. Bento box, a little bit of burger, a little bit of sushi, and these sides, right? Burgushi.
It's a marriage.
Burgushi.
You know, I have said for years, your greatest ability, your greatest gift from God is the ability to create. And as I'm in here, you've got create all over you, man.
Thank you.
I'm really amazed.
Thank you. It means a lot. I was watching a video the other day. It was a video on Russell Wilson and Fish, the band Fish. And Trey Anastasio of Fish said something that struck home to me. He said, a lot of our ideas are just, some guys sitting around on the couch, and we have all these ideas. But he then said, but we do them. We actually are crazy enough to carry it out and do them. So I think, that kind of struck me. We really have, whether we intended to or not, we've pushed out there some things that were in our mind. And when you see guests grabbing onto it and saying, oh, I get the art. Oh, it's unique. Oh, the fish tank that has the martini glass. And, the bathrooms, I have these translations in the bathroom. It's not your typical Rosetta Stone, how to speak Chinese or Japanese. It takes it a step further. I use my own staff, and it's proper English translated to Indonesian and then translated back to redneck. Why not? It's a weird idea, but
I gotta go to the bathroom.
There you go. Go check it out. Guaranteed that you'll spend a couple extra minutes in the bathroom here at this establishment.
That's usually a problem at other places too.
That's right. That's right.
Well, listen, I want to try some of this stuff out. Is that okay if we do that?
Sounds great. We'd love to share.
Don't change. Tell them not to change the channel.
Don't change the channel. Stay right here, baby.
We are more coming. With Cactus tonight, you guys know him from Highway 101 and all of Nashville.
Wow, all of Nashville.
I'm telling you.
That's large. Okay.
It's huge.
Right on.
So we were together the last time. We did that crazy thing at the Great Wolf Lodge.
What I remember is you and I wearing robes. We were scantily clad, and we were in a closet, I think.
No.
Small space. Are we in a bathroom? We were in some small. Oh, sorry.
No, we're up.
We were at a restaurant. We were having dinner.
Like a nail salon. Remember that?
Oh yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
So we were at a nail salon.
It was good.
That's still a little suspicious. We're at a nail salon in our robes. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
But it was really good.
But I think it was 6 years.
And then we did Union Bound, the movie.
And that was, I suppose, close to the same time, which I'm still quite proud of that movie.
Yeah.
That was a I thought
really cool.
Yeah, great movie.
Sean Stone.
I actually talked to Sean Stone this very week. How weird is that?
He's doing some amazing stuff.
Is he really?
Yeah.
We've been talking about trying to intersect. Now, of course, after Highway 101, I'm here with Winona and The Big Noise, the redheaded, phenom.
How's that been? Good.
I need to make. Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, kind of a blur of 10 years already.
Isn't that amazing?
She and I, we were married, as they say in Kentucky. But yeah, we've been married now. Got married, started a band. Cut off my leg. All that happened in like one little short summer.
That was just soon after you guys got
Yeah,
married.
we got married in June. I lost the leg on a motorcycle wreck, August, and by December, and we were on the road that very day playing early in the band's history, and then I was back on the road again for a December. I was gone off the bus and the touring craziness for 3 months to the day, and then I was back on a bus and didn't have a left hand. That was quite tricky for a little while, but that's the miracle of all this. And
a lot of people would have just said, screw it all.
I think a lot did. I know my caseworker with workman's comp, like Winona had to keep, there was about 10 shows she had to go do without me. And I would go, I'm not good at asking for help. So my hand was in this big, huge cover. So I didn't have it. I didn't have a left leg. I was on a walker. The walker was like where you use your elbow to get, and I would hop out to our car and then put the walker in the back seat, hop to the front seat, hop in, dunk. I had a right foot, right hand, and I would drive to my therapy sessions. And I remember my girl saying, how'd you get here? And I'm like, I just jumped in the car and drove over. And she was like, a lot of people just lay on the couch and look for the remote. So you gotta love to live.
Well, and I'm seeing that a lot with people who just, they don't want to work now.
Oh my gosh, I know.
They don't want to get back to life.
Which I don't do good not going all day every day. And that's one of the things is like, when I see and hear that, it definitely makes me remember how I just, every day I would find a way. I had my kids bring up a little, excuse me, drum set, put it inside of a closet. Here I am back in there. And I would practice going, I think I could play a show one-handed. And I started doing that, and I'd play on the bed or on the couch or wherever I was. I was in the bed a lot during those 2 months. And just go, I think I could just do it one-handed. And I'll learn. And Rick Allen, who's a dear man, who was a friend, who was in Def Leppard, had lost his arm, left arm. Of course, he used his left foot for all that stuff. But I'm going, well, there's always a will, there's a way. If you want it, you'll make it happen.
Because we're in rehearsal. I was watching you guys rehearse tonight, and we talked a little bit. This is my 40th year in practice, and people say, how do you keep doing it? And the reason I do is because I love it. Mm-hmm. And I was watching you, and you absolutely love what you do.
It's true. Yeah, every piece of it. There's never, when I'm getting to play music or create it or work on it, there's not a moment that I'm not, thrilled to be there and ecstatic. I think there are times that, when you're headed to the airport at 6 in the morning, you're going, wow.
Yeah.
But that's about the only piece that I don't,
You get tired. You get tired.
The body can get a little tired, even on a tour bus, which we thankfully stay on most of the time. It's like having a little rolling house. But to be honest, still, as long as you stay smart, get your rest, get your sleep, make yourself go to bed, and just keep healthy. Every day you wake up and go, man, I can't wait to see what happens today.
Because you create new stuff all the time.
All the time. I'm either playing, like this week, I got a new mandolin, so I've been playing that more this week, and that's every little piece of the puzzle is inspiration. Every time I get behind the drum set, it's of course, home. In this show with Winona, we play, we did an EP this year called Recollections, and we're doing a song, which was just she and I during the whole COVID party. We just stayed home and recorded this 6-song EP. It's out there on all the, world to go stream, but so I play electric guitar on one song, then I get to play mandolin on 2, I think, and then back to the drum set, and I feel like, oh man, that's like having your salad, your main course, and a dessert. And I can't, there's nothing more fun than getting to do all that.
Can't be better than that.
No. And when you say you've been doing this 40 years, I assume that you're serious when you say you started when you were 2, because that's obviously within
Can we stick with that story?
close realm of,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you wear it perfectly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good catching up with you.
Yeah. I'm thrilled to
You're
be with you.
amazing.
It's as are you. I'm thrilled to see you again, my friend. I'm using Relax. Y and I are using Relax, and we are sleeping.
It's lovely. Helps muscles.
No
sleep,
kidding. No kidding.
Constipation. It's good stuff.
Well, we didn't have to end on a low note, but okay.
That's pretty high for somebody who needs it.
That's true.
Great being with you, man.
Thank you.
Don't
Great to
change
see you,
the
buddy.
channel. We got more coming back. We love having you here. The whole key is to keep loving life. I'll see you next time. I'm inviting you to enjoy, never mind, Dr. Tim Weir, and you're watching grandfather. I'm gonna get these darn kids away from me.
Dad, it's all about choices.
Oh, God. Hey, you're watching Dr. Tim Weir show. Something like that.
Listen, I'm taking chances for you, so stay tuned, because I'll be right back. I'm okay.
Dr. Tim Weir, I'm inviting you to enjoy my crap. I want you to watch my show every morning. You can't see it right now, but I have diarrhea standing out here on this high place. Oh, we're on the chairlift here at, where the hell am I? Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and you're not.